Oh, it's time for a very organic segment here of our Coach's Corner here on the All New Sports Show. We are joined by a man who seems to talk to me and Ed a lot when we come out here, and that is Tarboro head coach Jeff Carddock. Coach, I was just starting to tell you, I did a horrible thing this week, Coach. I started thinking too much. Coach, when I think bad things happen, I'm just supposed to go with my gut, my instinct. Coach, I started looking. I saw 5 offensive starters back. I saw 3 defensive starters back. Then I looked across at the other side. I saw 18 starters back on the Nash Central team, a Division I defensive back, a kid that I know can absolutely fly in Charles Harvey. And, Coach, I took Nash Central in a squeaker this week. Now, folks, I am not afraid to say when I was wrong. And Coach Jeff Carddock, a 33-6 win tonight, an emphatic win. But, hey, we watched this whole ball game. Coach, you got the good win to start the season. But, man, as any good coach loves, you still got plenty of room to chew some butts out.
Well, yes, we do. And we have plenty to work on, as you saw. And I won't take 30 minutes of your time going through the list of things that we have to fix. But, you know, what I love about this group of kids is they aspire to be great. And they realize that they don't really have any star power. They realize that, you know, we have a bunch of good high school football players, and our theme has been family. And I said, because if we play 31 strong, we have a chance to be very, very good. But if we're not 31 strong, we'll be very, very average. And so they were so disappointed. Like you said, we won the game 33-6, but you could feel just a cloud of disappointment over there. And I didn't even go any detail. I said, guys, let me be the first to congratulate you on the win. They were all kind of starry-eyed. I said, you know, when you work hard, as we do, these wins are tough to come by. And when you get them, you better celebrate them. So I told them that all the mistakes we made are very fixable. And you won a game 33-6. And celebrate and enjoy, and we'll be up here at 10 o'clock in the morning, and we're going to learn from our mistakes.
Well, one of those positives, obviously, Farmer, it was a great get tonight. 3 touchdowns, had some amazing runs. Talk about him and what he's bringing now as maybe your feature back going forward.
Yeah, I mean, I'm waiting for somebody to step up, and I'm waiting, you know, next week I'll be watching again. But Deshaun, first of all, he's a fantastic Class A kid. I mean, I love him to death, and he's worked really hard his whole career, and he's really pushed it going into his senior year. And he knows that we've had this string of, you know, one really good back that kind of stands out over the others. And, you know, if you look on paper, this is his senior year. He toted it some for us last year. He's not as big as some of the running backs we've had, but he's a competitor, and he is patient, and he has a little bit of burst and some speed to him. So I don't know how many yards he had. I know he had 3 touchdowns, but I know he had a good game, made some great runs for us, so very happy for him.
Coach, your defense. Was it really something we were thinking about over the summer? How's this defense going to perform? Now, you were bringing up a lot of really good kids from JV. You had some good backups from last year, but it's a totally different experience when you're the starting 11 on Friday night, and it's up to you. Man, your kids, you know, aside from a few runs here and there, your kids really stepped up and performed tonight defensively.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good you know, I was looking to something to complain to them a little bit more. I mean, they got us on the outside on their jet sweeps, I think maybe 3 or 4 times, but I felt like we bottled up their little option game, or underneath there the quarterbacks pulling on the jets and their counters, and we contained their passing game. So really, I thought we showed flashes of being a really, really good defense, you know, throughout the day. So I don't know how many total yards they had. I'll look at all that here in a minute. But, you know, but we can't have those breakdowns. You know, we can't be giving up. It's 3rd and 15, and a team runs a basic, one of their favorite plays, and they get 20 yards. You know, we can't. You can't do those things and become great. But yeah, there's things there that I can sure show them as positives, and of course, like you said, there's things that I can say, guys, we can't do these things. So for the first game, you know, I didn't really like that they scored 6 because we had them 3rd and 13, and we get a personal foul call, and that gave them a first down, and we did something else stupid I can't remember during that drive that put them in a good spot, but they took advantage of it, and they made the play.
Dawson Harris, your starting quarterback tonight, a sophomore, maybe had a few jitters tonight. What did you think of his overall performance?
Well, Dawson did great. You know, I don't care if you're a sophomore or not, you're doing something wrong. I mean, this was his first time, you know, with me in game situations. You know, there's been a lot of other players that, you know, been there, you know, weathered the storm. They know it's coming. It goes off their back. So I thought, you know, I got Dawson a couple times. But for being a sophomore coming out here, he didn't put us in bad situations. I mean, I thought he handled the offense well. He didn't lose his cool. Completed a quickie pass on 3rd and 10, which allowed a drive to continue. We ran a boot for him, but he really runs well, but we just didn't give him time to make a play. But, I mean, I thought Dawson did great for a sophomore coming out here under the big stage.
And, Coach, just right now, you know, where you thought your team would be at this point to where they are at this point, where are they in there?
Well, I thought we played. I know it's going to sound scary. I thought we played a little bit better than what I thought we were going to play, to be honest with you. I mean, I was really pleased. First half, I thought, we didn't do really too bad. I mean, I forget what the score was. Can't remember. Was it 14, 22 to 6 or 26? Mm-hmm. I loved how we gave them one, on defense. They scored, and then there at the end we bowed up and we scored, which I thought took a little momentum back. And then defensively we came out and just, boom, 3 plays and got the ball back. And we had it, I think, inside the 10 or 15, and we went kaput. And so wasn't very pleased about that. But overall, I thought we showed flashes that at given time and hard work that we can become a great football team.
Folks, Tarboro coach Jeff Craddock, he likes to make it a point to talk to me and Ed after these ball games. Of course, he also knows that if he's talking to me and Ed, if we're hunting him down, he's got another victory in the books here for Tarboro football. Coach, as always, thank you so much for taking some time out of your postgame to talk to us. We really appreciate each and every week. Man, we look forward to seeing what the 2014 Tarboro Vikings have in store.
Thank you. God bless, and don't pick against us again.
Never will, Coach. You got it. Folks, we're going to sit back to the studios where I will probably be with my head on the table crying because I did bad this week. Back to the studio for more of the All New Sports Show.